So again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I have an 11 by 14 inch canvas. And hopefully I can do something with my leftover paints that are in my dustpan. And they're kind of odd colors. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to put on my glasses and add some more colors that I like to them. Starting with my favorite color, which is the purple flash that's color changing from, it's a color shifting from folk art. And then I'm going to do something I haven't done for a while and put two puddles, one of black and one of white, next to each other. Let's see how far we can get those. Oh, we got a yin-yang. Sometimes I just like to tip canvases and move paint. I wonder if that's enough. So maybe I will grab the gold that is not out here. Oh dear. Okay, well, I've got the same gold. It's a 24 karat gold from Deco Art Americana. And I will make up my mind what else I need in a moment, but I think two things come to mind right off the bat. One is one is a art mines that they don't make anymore, that I was supposed to put in the dustpan. Let's make sure that this is, that's the Venetian blue. And I'm going to put some white metallic into the dustpan. I really want some orange, but this is supposed to be an experiment I can do. Just using my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. I'm using all the little droplets. And if I don't like what tipping does, I'll throw a chain in there, and if I don't like that, I'll swipe it out. But at least I've used my paint. I've got a strong wind today, so let's hope nothing blows into the artwork. I think I want some more of that. This is an odd bunch of colors, and that's okay. I like to change things up once in a while. Actually, whenever I can manage it. So I'm just looking at what I've got and seeing what I want, if anything, anywhere. So what should we do? We could stick a skewer in there. We could see what's in there with a straw. There's some black in there. Alright, so what I need is an edge catcher, and I've got one. I really still want some orange. We'll see how that goes, because I was thinking magenta earlier, but actually I've got that berry color I just mixed up. And that's right here, and it's open. So let's do some of that. Wait, don't explode out of there. Boy, it just wants to come out. And I guess I'm just being willful, because I want more paint to help flow paint. And that's what paint does. It helps flow paint. Oh, I really like that. It's too bad I don't really want to actually lose that. This is kind of cool. Very strangely shaped. Very funky. I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. My pouring recipe is below the video underneath the description. But usually I tell you that because I want to save heavy paint, and guess what? It is what it is. We've got some really neat cells, some very cool patterns. Trying to keep my eye on what's happening here. like to get to as close to the edge as I can. I like to recenter the paint so I have a wave flowing instead of rivulets. And I like moving the paint around from corner to corner and side to side, depending on the mood I'm in. It's been a buggy day, so I may have to rescue my tweezers out of the water bucket. I pulled like four bugs out of my last piece. Let's go this way. Actually, whenever I finally go, come on, come up. I like that orange. I don't want to lose that orange. So I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to slide it down the edge so that it covers. I definitely like the orange. There may be more of it in my future. So that's an interesting thought that I hadn't come up with before. Instead of rocking the edge catcher, I can let the paint roll down in both directions. And then, if I don't want to lose that paint over the side by rocking the edge catcher, I can just flow it back again and use the paint that stopped on the edge catcher to slide up onto the artwork, which is kind of neat right at the moment. I think I'm going to have a moment where I take the paint off my edge catcher because it's cool looking, and then cover, whoops, this corner. Now, other than a finger, you could also use a bamboo skewer. I'm going to move some bottles out of my way because I am not done making decisions yet. And since I like everything that's down there and I don't want it to have to flow over the edge, I'm just going to use what I've got to stop there. I can also take whatever's on my tile. Let's see what else is here. Not much. And press that against the edge. Even if it's brown, it's still good edge cover. You cannot let covering the edges of your painting dictate what your painting is going to be like. It's not good to have holes, but otherwise, you know what? I really kind of wanted to torch that. At this point, it seems like something sort of stopped flowing a little bit, but I know that's not actually true. So let me consider for a moment what I might want in here for more. And I really did like the orange. And nobody's going to tell me what I can and can't do with that, so if I decide there's something I want to keep, I'll just put more paint between me and the edge. Is there anything else? I've got this other magenta color, which is actually, I think that's the berry again. That's the Deco Art berry. Hopefully that'll be okay. If I float back the opposite direction, then the black will meld. Anytime you add a new volume of paint to a spot, you're going to have more flow in that spot. And I've still got plenty of room to cover this edge over here. And push it back again. If I can handle it. Yeah, maybe. I'm getting very close to the end of this, and I still haven't torched, but that's okay. Because after I torch a lot of times, that's when I really want to do a little more manipulation. And that would not be such a great idea right now. So I am squeezing the edge of this canvas to make that rivulet of paint go all the way down there. And then I'm going to push it right back into the canvas again. And if I want to, oh, we got some beautiful cells there. If I want to, I'll use it to cover that one last spot that's not covered in that corner next to you. And I kind of want to look at what that orange is doing. I don't think it's hurting anything. I'm just going to borrow some of these colors right up here. I think I'm going to use my edge catcher colors. Please don't anything blow into my painting. Yes, I did. I just ran my fingernail in right there, so I'm going to put some more colors in there. And maybe right over here too. Because I can. The name of my first book I wrote, that's on the Amazon link, underneath the link tree. Next to the second book I wrote, which is called Unlimited Possibilities, which is how I feel about abstract art and fluid art in general. So that was a cool area before I did that, but it's still pretty cool. So I'm loving this. It's kind of wild. So where would I want to put that if I were going to put it in here? How about right there? I want the rest of that to go splitty splat. Splitty splat! Let's grab some more. Let's also torch. We've got some really cool cells and lots of really neat stuff happening. I had some lacing, but I knew there's other stuff underneath there. I don't want too many spirals, but I can handle a couple. Few. 5, 10, 20. So that's pretty dramatic. I've got some schmutzy white paint on my skewer, and all that's doing is adding a little bit of texture in there, somewhat. It's time to torch. I want some pink in the berry, and it's actually purple. Purple Flash from Folk Art. Do I want it anywhere else? That is the question. Kind of want some right there. Don't ask me why. Ooh, there's some blue hiding in there. There's probably blue hiding all over the place since I see none. Maybe, do I see the blue? Maybe I can just add a little bit. A little bit of blue is good. So I'm wondering if I set my timer, because I'm not... Oh, I do have enough time. So, I do sell my artwork. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I always appreciate your comments. Thank you guys very much. And thank you for the donations that have helped keep me painting all this time. I really appreciate those. And should you want to be eligible for one of the paintings in my monthly drawing, look on the exhibition video on the end screens of any video on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, Priscilla Batzell, for the prizes in that exhibition video. I moved my torch, and it went where? There it is. I'll be right back. So there's a lot of stuff going on in here, but there's a lot of cells, and there's a lot of really neat patterns happening. And I am a big fan of this piece right now, and I have used up my paint, and I am not unhappy about that. The black is super dramatic. The black came out of the bottom of that dustpan. I don't know, I don't see anything realistic, but this feels like a fantasy piece to me. I love those anomalous, just drop in, very dramatic shapes. So I torched to release the bubbles in the caught in the paint, and also to release patterns sometimes, and we have plenty of patterns happening. I'm hoping I didn't just hear my camera shut off. So I'll tell you quickly, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Awful glad that you joined me. Thank you so much for subscribing. We have over 87,000 subscribers. I'm going to stop doing that right now. Tell you thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for checking the link tree underneath the video for Pixels and Fine Art America and my Teespring link. And the Teespring clothing is all over print leggings and t-shirts, and they're also, you can see them right under the video. If you shop my Amazon link, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me out, and I really appreciate it. I have 2 books. I mentioned those. They're both on the Amazon link. I do sell my artwork, and I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And you can call me. You can use my email, which is under the Linktree link, and then call. Then I'll give you my number, and we'll talk. I have over 1,450 videos, and they're in playlists, all organized by genre and by the number. And my website is underneath the Linktree, and also my business website is under there. If you want to leave me a review, that's a great place to leave me a review. There are Facebook groups. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is a good place to find today's videos. There should be 2 or 3 of them, and if you're looking for a commercial-free version of the of YouTube, look for Phoenix Rising Priscilla Batzell art. There are no commercials there yet. I love you guys. I'm sure I forgot to tell you about Expressionist Art Studio Gallery fans and collectors having the so far so good edited versions of my YouTube artworks in the albums there, or Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Oh, I did mention Totes and More. That's where the Shop Now button is. That'll take you to Fine Art America or Pixels.com too. Whatever I forgot, you'll hear it in another video. Don't forget to like my video. I really appreciate you guys. You don't know. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I'll see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Zooming in, wishing I had done it sooner. "20 seconds is a very long time. Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.